Hi, Rise NGC 2270 again. Back to episode 9 of the Great Mode series, and we're going back to constructing Canterlot. So let's grab all these out. Actually, we should keep the quartz out for temporarily because we're gonna build our first pillar, the first section of Canterlot, the actual downtown area. So we're definitely gonna be expanding this at some point, not with stairs. Lyrics and notes. We're gonna start with like a little bit of a downtown area, Canterlot somewhere. I remember first. Comes to that, this looks just like how they that looks like a road. Well, we're gonna make that look like an actual road or something. Cause we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with the first building. Canterlot. I wonder where we're gonna actually place the main. I wonder where we're gonna place the castle. I need grass blocks. Darn, I need grass blocks. I'm actually gonna need grass blocks for this build. Darn it. For some reason here, I should actually play. I should actually go around and play ups. Instead of listening to Britney Spears and stuff like that, I should be going and actually having My Little Pony going, so I can actually you can actually get images pulled up from Canterlot itself, the actual town. I'm playing music instead of just TV sitting here doing nothing. After I upload this video get this video uploaded to YouTube, I'm gonna sit here and put more layer going. And we're not. So let's start here. Let's see. Just offset a little bit, so let's put it over here. So let's deal with this. I don't prefer glass, but put like a shop or something here. Yeah, we should put it as a shop. So we raise it up a little bit higher, like this, a small gift shop or something, like part of the rail station, or the small miniature railway we have, miniature electric rail we have going here. So up top we will just in fact we can just have a second set going up high. Man, in Canterlot you have like double height, so Manhattan as well. You have double height buildings going around, different shops or shop owners keep on the top floor or something. Heck, apparently that was actually a real thing in actual New York, actual Manhattan. Grab doors, just this guy like actual like fence gates that marks as like section zone or something like that. These are little representative like a little security system thing, something like that. Why is this Britney Spears song have nostalgia? Half of the stuff I've been doing, half of the stuff I'm doing or playing has been bringing back nostalgia. What am I doing now? More 3 minutes in. I thought it was more time in the video, but apparently not. But oh wait, this is the Minecraft one I'm playing with the old-fashioned architecture pack. I remember this song was on MTV at one point. I was playing not too long after I first started playing Minecraft Black Ops 60 or something. We're gonna land small temporary lights. These the campfires are currently acting as small temporary lighting, so the place won't be dark, but the place isn't dark. It's smoky. And we can work on probably get some accent light or something. Like, I just think I need pots and stuff and get some proper accent lighting in there. Or just here and add shops stuff like that, but in fact, we're gonna make these we're not gonna make these like fake shops. We're gonna add actual real shops into like, and Canterlot's actually apparently floating on nothing but a section of it being supported by a mountain. by a big old solid chunk of rock next to planet Earth. Which actually, just by the looks of it, looks the gray just a cartoon, supposedly. Those mountains look exactly like the basaltic or granite rock you see in the a cartoon form version of the basaltic or granite rock you actually see in the actual Appalachian Plateau, which I actually had been through there. I'm going to go to Chattanooga. I went to the Chattanooga Train Museum and then Nashville. First part 2019. Chattanooga Train Museum was in 2016. July 2016, actually, just after 4th of July. We're not gonna play another Britney Spears song. We're gonna play something else. If I can find Prince Whatever this time. Yeah, there we go, right there. Prince Whatever going. Oops! Broke the random wood block stop has been broken. Like, here's like your security. Did I have fence gates temporary push? Yes, I did, yeah, security. Oh, yeah, that's a long fall. I should temporarily put myself so I'm gonna just drop off this cliff or something. But yeah, it's a safety risk, though. We need to replace the wood block before it goes. In fact, this is not gonna continue to be wood. Actually, I might as well just, okay, I should continue out. I should continue out building this way. I should continue out the shop. I should continue the shopping district out this way. I should continue out the shopping district. I think the course looks really beautiful, but like this is only the start of actual look of Canterlot. This is of course make the white look. And somewhere we're gonna have to add in a giant castle. The modern castle you see there. Now we're just adding a wood, just a ton of wood. Like Canterlot's just floating sort of, so we're not gonna put any supports down. Going to ground level. So we're gonna actually make a float, leave it floating. Afterward, we're gonna cover it up in quartz. Actually, maybe think of putting a strong superstructure made out of solid obsidian. You have obsidian there. That was like actual roof, something. Look. Look how tiny. That's a V-string. That is supposed to be a V-string piling pole. That doesn't even look like a V-string. That just looks like a stick sticking out on the ground. Like a random stick or a small pole. Or just a line on the screen. That doesn't look like a power line pole. In fact, the steam look that they could just barely see the back end of steam locomotives, and they don't look like locomotives. They're just like almost like blurs or small specks. We're so far and so high up. In fact, we're so far out, the jackass thing's gonna be somewhere in that direction. I could just place down like. In fact, I wish you could just sit down. I wish if you shift and hold for like a second or something, you sit down or something. And actually, we like one of those people back in you saw probably like back in like New York back in those days where Manhattan where they sit down where they would sit down and just have their lunch on the steel beams, looking out over. It's a very risky job doing that. Sitting on actually having the only thing that keeps you safe is literally your own balance, sense of balance. Back in the 1920s and 30s, that's exactly how they built the Empire State Building. Just had cranes. They build the superstructure first, weld them, and bolt them in place, and then get everything else built. Days before OSHA. Although many of the rules from OSHA is actually do not come from railways and preservation societies, specifically Apollo Preservation Society in Montana. As well as the St. Mary's in Western. It looks just weird to see a chimney engine. It was very weird to see a chimney-powered generator. A magical chimney-powered generator, I should say. That is just it's just crazy. I do remember seeing a few old-fashioned cartoons with the back where this was the fact that steel wires I was talking about earlier, where they work on steel with no harnesses, no nothing. They still do that actually. Actually, they still do that in some cartoons where they have some one-off characters or cloud cuckoo landers or something going and just around working on like steel beams and they're just sitting there doing their work, actually doing the work. Another cool thing about the steel beams they use like the Empire State Building is that they don't break. They bend and warp quite a bit before they break. And that's why the Empire State Building was able to survive a B-52 bomber hitting it in 1949. Also, they have a system of pipes which deliver water up to there, and the firemen, as soon as they got up there, would put the fire out 40 minutes because the heat would actually been enough to heal from the burning jet fuel they were using. It would actually been more than enough to bend to the heat still up just enough where it would break. Also, one person did actually manage to survive an elevator crash. In fact, both the elevator served by both by a cushion of two different cushions, one made of air and one made of cold wire from the broken cable. Maybe 12 minutes of the video soon, so this will be. Or end the video as soon as I get done with this section here with section of whatever this section of wooden platform here for the extension of the shopping district. At some point, we're gonna add in the main castle. The main castle in the series. And then we're gonna focus on making royalty locomotives, like probably like a Queen Elizabeth train or something. I'm pretty sure that was a castle or a Fluttershy class or something. It was either one of those two, a GR castle or a Fluttershy, or an SMW Fluttershy, which kind of doesn't make any sense as Fluttershys are both here in the United States, because the Great Western Hall class are of course built in Great Britain. Yep, but this is NGC 22 Zombie. I hope y'all see y'all later and have a good day and goodbye.